What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we're going to be hitting another live game. It's currently Sunday night, 7:30. You're watching this Monday, 10 AM or later, depending on when you turn it on. And we are once again unbeaten in Foot Champs. We've only lost 2 games in the last 3 weekend leagues. 3 weekend leagues ago I finished 2-0. Last weekend 14-2, this weekend 3-0 at the moment, so due for a loss, I'd say. We're going to jump straight into a game, guys, using the same team that we've been using. I'll change the team up probably on Tuesday's episode, and then marquee matchups will come in on Wednesday. I've got a few things, few ideas for players that I want to use, and teams that I want to use that should be pretty fun. As we go into the game, first of all, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for still supporting the Road to Glory this late on in the year and just generally in the state that FIFA's in. You know, I've never ever seen content creation so low for views across the board. Usually like individuals will, you know, peak and trough, and that's just standard through the industry. But currently the entire sector of FIFA is just at an all-time low, and for me personally, I'm still hitting very, very good views. Obviously not as competitive as the views we were getting at the start of the year, but still great. You know, I'm very grateful, very thankful. So thank you guys for being here. The first comment we're going to start with, which will be related to the title of the video, is: are you going to grind another icon? Hope everything is well, my man. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? It takes, based on like obviously the math and whatnot, it takes around 10 minutes per pack, per like 82 to 85 rated player pack, considering you've already got the bronze players. Now, I don't really have that many players in my club anymore, so I'd also have to open the bronze packs. So, you know, you need 33 players to complete it, and then you also need to buy the rares, although buying the rares is irrelevant. Basically, you need 33 packs. So you need, you know, I think depending on how lucky you get in the 82 to 85s, you're going to require around 50 packs. And it's going to take you, I mean, what is that? That's going to be like 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours to grind for one icon, whilst also making good profit from the bronze pack method, filling your club up with consumables and such. This guy's a good player, I can tell straight away, by the way, just the way he's passing the ball. This is going to be a tough game, so the fact that I'm doing this live as well is going to be a little bit more tricky than, oh, that's really unlucky, go and keep that in tellers. Yeah, this game would be a little more tricky than normal. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'd say on that point. You know, it takes around 10, so an hour for 6 packs. So needing 50 to 60 packs because you're not going to get everything you need out of the first 33 packs. So, you know, taking 50 to 60 packs. Go on, lad. Oh. It's going to take you anywhere from 8 to 10 hours after you've got the bronze packs opened and have listed and sold and relisted all the items in the bronze packs to generate your revenue. So I definitely want to do some prime icons towards the back end of the game. You know, I know some people disagree, but it's of my opinion that Team of the Season will dramatically reduce the price of prime icon SBCs because of the players that will be available. And it's also of my opinion that EA are going to be leaving the base icon pack forever. And the reason why I think they're going to be doing that is because they want to, like, you know, somebody actually put a thread on Reddit that 28 of the icons available are cheaper to... 28 of the prime icons, 28 of the 36 prime icons available are cheaper to buy off the market than to craft, which means only 8 icons in terms of crafting them represent value for money. So we discussed this in a previous episode. I think EA are keeping this icon SBC there to pretty much like reduce the gap of crafting versus buying, because they want people to craft the icons. They want to withdraw those coins from the market. They want people to have an untradeable card that they can't sell. That's basically what they want. That's what they're going for. So what do you guys think? Do you reckon I should start grinding towards another icon and maybe not take it seriously? Maybe just put in an hour a day or so, 30 minutes a day even. We could do it on stream, perhaps late night some nights. You know, maybe try and graft an icon over the next 2 weeks. Because I do want to do some prime icons towards the back end of the year, but I already have Larson, I already have Rui Costa, and once Team of the Season comes out, Rui Costa is definitely not someone that I really care about too much, because although he's hopefully going to hit 1,000 games before then for the club, you know, he cost us like under 400,000, like somewhere around 300,000, I believe. I can't remember exactly. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the chat, in the comment section if I'm wrong. Yeah, Rui Costa's done a great service. So I've already got 2 icons. Now, if we're going to be doing R9 Ronaldo, we're going to need 4 icons, is it? So it would be smart to get those extra icons. But if I'm going to do, say, Ruud Gullit, because after using Ruud Gullit's 93 in draft, what a card. I think I would probably personally prefer Gullit over Ronaldo. And the reason for that is because obviously as a cam, which is where I would use Gullit, he'd be able to link. I mean, well, I suppose the way you start icons, you can link anyone anywhere anyway, can't you? It doesn't really matter in that degree. But yeah, that Gullit card was exceptional to a degree of player that I've never experienced in FIFA before. So I thoroughly enjoyed him, and it made me really want to do him. In fact, after I finished that draft that I got him in, that I used him in, I immediately. Arias again getting forwards there. I immediately went and looked at his price. I was like, damn, should I do him? Should I do him? I know you guys would love it if I did him, and I know you would. That should be a goal. Oh, he's missed it. Offside. Yeah, I know you guys would love it if I did the Ruud Gullit now. I think it will be a waste of coins. I think I'll be better served doing it when I feel it's right. But what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me live stream? And maybe I can put the live stream live as well. Oh, that's a great tackle. I didn't expect him to lunge out like that. That should be my ball. Right card there. Nope. Okay, so this guy's Gelson Martins is just away. Should be goalkeeper's ball. Not. So yeah, let me know what you think in the chat, guys. I'm happy to listen. I'm going to have to read that one during a break of play. Marcus says, Zoot is pronounced as Zoot. Just thought I want you to know. Well, thank you, dude. I didn't know. I assumed it was Zoet, which, because that's how you would phonetically pronounce his name if you spelling out Zoet, Zoet. But I didn't know, so thank you for educating me. Damn, that Gelson Martins is doing bits, mate. Yeah, thank you for educating me. And Zoot, he shall now be called. Zoot is a hell of a name too. Go on. This guy's defending is very, very, very good. I don't know. I'm a bit weirded out. I've literally just finished playing a draft, and I'm used to. I've just had 4-3. That could be a goal. 4-3. Good finish. Yeah, 4-3-2-1 instead of the 4-1-2-1-2. And I've been playing with a really, really strong team. Right, as that guy's just scored there, let me read something. Tudor on Siu says, "Hey Net, although I agree with the fact that since the numbers show that FIFA 18 is a widely loved game and EA doesn't feel obligated to make any changes, you need to look at the viewpoint of those that are mostly casuals who play FIFA once in a while with a friend or a sibling. They're generally not the people who truly love and care for the game's well-being." What he goes on to say, essentially, so we can carry on playing the game, is that those that are speaking up, those hardcore fans, those are the ones that care about this game. Those are the ones that really love this game and just want to see the best for this game. And although the numbers show that things are going up, EA should still listen to these people because their voice matters to some degree more than another's. Because if you're a casual player, you don't experience the game to the degree of a hardcore player. And so, a hardcore player, someone that loves this game, that loves FIFA, that loves EA, that loves Ultimate Team, whatever they love about this game, or whatever is in it for them, that their voice should be heard. EA should take note of those people. Oh, that was bad. This guy's defending really well. Yeah, EA should take note of those people because they matter to a degree more. And what I say to that is, you are so right in the sense that EA should have an open line of communication with the people that are hardcore users of this game. And it's the same thing that we've been asking for, isn't it? All we're asking for is communication. We're just asking for some transparency from EA. We're asking for them to talk to us, essentially, even if it's them talking to us saying, we hear you, we just can't say anything about it. And then it's like, okay, fair enough. At least now we know. That will still anger some people. It won't make everybody happy, but at least now we know. That's a great goal from Rashford. So there's that degree. However, the problem is, contrary to popular belief, and it's funny because one of the other comments I read out is exactly what I want to talk about with the contrary to popular belief situation. Contrary to popular belief, it's the casual user base that spend the obscene sums of money that EA want to keep making. It's not the YouTubers, which is what a lot of people believe. A lot of people are under the impression that YouTubers have to stop spending FIFA points, otherwise EA just got no reason to stop. But YouTubers will be not even a fraction of the total amount of money spent in this game. Rashford is great in this game, by the way. He is great. And so the next comment is from, I actually can't pronounce his name, looks like Russian or something, but he says, I like the fact that you said people should stop buying FIFA points in order for EA to change something, but FIFA YouTubers single-handedly keep the game coming every year by spending enormous amounts of money for FIFA points. Kind of ironic, isn't it? It wouldn't be called ironic anyway, but let me just read you something from an article from GameIndustry.biz. EA's Ultimate Team now worth $800 million annually. Even if you get every single penny that every single YouTuber, content creator, streamer, or social media star has spent, it wouldn't even go over $1 million. Like, never in a million years would it go over $1 million. So if all of the YouTubers, every single one of them, stop spending money on FIFA points, or all of the content creators, every social media star stop spending money on FIFA points, that's not even going to make a dent in that 800 million annual growth that they, or annual revenue that they make. So us stop spending isn't going to solve anything, because it's that casual user base of people that spend all the money. Because, you know, you go on like I used to. If we think back to when I was a casual FIFA player, back in FIFA 10 and specifically FIFA 11, which is actually when I started to become a bit more of a hardcore FUT player. I played all the Ultimate Teams anyway, but FIFA 11 was an Ultimate Team where I probably played a total of 200 to 300. Yeah, I'd say maybe 300 games. 300 games, maybe 400 games. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, because FIFA 11 was when I started creating content as well. So FIFA 11 is definitely a game that I started playing casually. And I would turn it on, like I used to have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off of work. I would play FIFA during Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and a new Team of the Week would come out, and I'd be like, you know what, let me buy some FIFA points. Let me just throw some FIFA points on, see if I can hit one of these Team of the Week players. And then on Friday nights, my friend Mark would come over and we'd sit there and we'd play Ultimate Team together. And it'd be like, hey, do you want to open some packs, see what we get? Yeah, sure, open some packs, see what we get. If you've had a few beers with the boys, you know, maybe you and your classmates, if you don't drink, if you're not of a legal age, you know, maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking, hey guys, let's all throw in 2,600 FIFA points and see who can get the best player out of a pack. And that's the sort of thing that happens, and that's definitely the sort of thing that generates all the revenue for EA. It's not, as people would believe, the YouTubers spending £10,000, £5,000 here or there. You know, like one of my biggest years of FIFA points spent was probably FIFA 16. I probably spent somewhere around £20,000 to £30,000 on FIFA points, and that is an obscene sum of money. I absolutely understand that, which is one of the reasons why I've gone even heavier on Road to Glory these days. And I still have to spend money now, because like creating content requires the content in the game to create the content. And to get that content, I have to spend money, right? So I still spend money now, but not to the degree I used to. But yeah, definitely FIFA 16, I probably spent anywhere from 20 to 30, maybe £35,000 on FIFA points. And I was a big spender. If you even take into consideration the Road to Shores, the Bates and 87s, the Dave Milers, the Castros, the Nick 28Ts, we're not even touching $1 million. Not even close. I would argue probably not even $500,000. And yet, EA are making $800 million per year off of Ultimate Team. Now, when it says Ultimate Team, that's not just FIFA that's not just FIFA Ultimate Team. That is across the Ultimate Team. So that's Madden and hockey, the NHL Ultimate Team, and the MUT. And I don't know if that also incorporates FIFA Mobile, because I know FIFA Mobile generates a crap ton of revenue. But yeah, we're not it's not like EA are all of a sudden going to be sitting there going, oh no, we can't afford to make a game anymore because these YouTubers have stopped spending money on FIFA points. That's not the scenario here. It just isn't. So for things to be changed, I mean, there has to be, sadly, just a true disappointing factor from everyone that plays this game. Because whilst the casuals are happy, this game's not going to change. And the reason why the casuals are happy is because this is actually a great football simulation. You know, when you compare it to the other football simulations out there on the market, it's great. And if you don't play this game deep, you know, especially if you don't play Foot Champs, or if you know, if you don't play all the game modes, maybe you only play head-to-head, maybe you only play pro clubs, this is a good football simulation. It's only when you play it to a high level or for lots of games that you really start to notice the small intricacies that are wrong in this game and how it's imbalanced. If you only play 50 to 100 games a year, you might never even know that low-driven shots are broken. You might never even know that the near-post corner is broken. You might never even figure out that player switching is broken. It might be a case where you don't even play online. You might spend money on this game on Ultimate Team and be an offline player. You might sit there and play 2-player squad battles with your brother. Or before you, like I know one of my friends was a big offline fan before he came to online in FIFA 17. And as an offline fan, he used to play Ultimate Team in all the Ultimate Team game modes, but he would only run divisions. Offline divisions, sorry. He would never ever touch online. He was just more than happy playing against the AI, playing with his favourite players, and he would still spend money on the game. And he was spending money on the game to get like he was a Man United fan, and he wanted all the good Man United players. So every time a new Man United player would come out, like an upgraded Ibrahimovic at the time, or like an inform whoever it was back in FIFA 16s and FIFA 15s and FIFA 14s, there was a few team of the seasons and stuff. When those new players came out, he would throw money onto the game. He would go and get those players because he wanted the best possible Man United team that was in the game. And for him to be able to do that whilst also playing offline divisions, he had to spend money. There was no squad builder challenges, there was no squad battles, like he didn't play draft, like he wasn't into trading or anything. He literally just to get the players. This guy's going to equalise, isn't he? Jesus. To get the players that he wanted to play with, he was either going to not play with that player, or he had to spend money to play with that player. Those genuinely were the two options for him personally. So that's probably true to a very, very large portion of the FIFA user base, which is why the YouTubers and such are not important in this scenario in terms of the financial sector of FIFA Ultimate Team. The last comment I've got, as we're actually drawing near to the end of this game now, is from I Am Mr. Wonka. Says, hey Nep, love the content, man. By now I'm sure you've seen some Team of the Season prediction videos, and I was wondering what players you are hoping for or looking forwards to the most. Thanks and keep up the great work. So, here's another contentious point, and we've talked about it over the months, but let's talk about it again. A lot of new faces, a lot of returning faces that wouldn't have seen the video, or people that potentially would have forgotten this topic, and so it's always nice to revisit a topic. Is he actually going to score there? Jesus Christ, I can't get away from this guy. So this last year, Composure was in the game. We didn't know what it did. Now we don't really still know what it does, although we know it's important. We understand a little more as to how influential it is. And for the first time ever, Composure changes with cards. So when a player gets an upgrade, he also gets an upgrade on Composure. I shouldn't have done that. And that never happened before. So one of my favourite players from last year, Nikolai Jorgensen, team of the season. He's offside, right? Wow. I thought he was offside, but then he missed that. One of my favourite players from last year, Nikolai Jorgensen, he had like 68 composure or so. And I used him a few times, and I got rid of him a few times because he did let me down quite often. With his finishing. I pressed pass on that way before. With his finishing. Go on, Rashford lad. Jorgensen let me down a few times. This year, players get upgraded composure, and I think that's going to make a massive impact for Team of the Season. So for me, because of composure and the way it's going to get upgraded, depending on how big of an upgrade EA give Team of the Season players, because last year Team of the Season upgrades were humongous. Some of the Team of the Season cards from the minor leagues, from like the Eredivisie or from the Pro League or from the MLS, some of those guys were just absolutely insane. So I'm excited this year to see if they give those kind of like upgrades still, or if, because composure is now getting upgraded as well, that giving those those lower tier players even bigger upgrades and big composure upgrades will make them too broken. So what I'm excited for is just to see, like Jonas is going to get a Team of the Season. I'm so pumped for a Jonas Team of the Season. Like, I mean, he's going to be offside, isn't he? Yeah, like I am so pumped for Jonas's Team of the Season. He was one of my favourite players last year. We got his League SBC quite early on. We used his Team of the Season, I think, last year. And he's a big guy. He's a good striker. He's got a 5-star weak foot. Okay, he's only got 3-star skill moves, but he's just a great player. So he's going to get another Team of the Season this year. He's one of the top goal scorers in Europe. I think he's actually the top goal scorer in Europe. But in terms of for the golden shoe, I don't think he's winning it because he only gets a 1.5 points per goal, where Salah and Messi and Ronaldo are getting like 2 points per goal. I'm mad excited for Jonas. Now, if Jonas gets a huge composure upgrade, now let's take a look at Jonas actually. In fact, we'll take a look at Jonas this year and we'll take a look at Jonas last year. So Jonas currently, his 86 rated second in form, has 91 composure, 92 finishing, 91 positioning. It's a great card. If he gets a good pace upgrade with the team of the season that would be 92 or 93 rated, he goes up to like 75, 76 pace, 97 shooting, like real good physical and stuff. He's going to end up being an absolute machine. I mean a machine. If we then look at Jonas from last year, let's go to Foothead and go to Jonas because we can see the cards from last year a little bit easier. So if we look at Jonas from FIFA 17, he had a 93 rated team of the season that had 83 composure, which was okay, but 95 stamina, 99 heading, 89 jumping, 99 ball control, 96 dribbling, 93 agility, 97 positioning, 97 finishing, 89 shot power, 93 long shots. Like, the guy was a beast, and then 79 sprint speed and 82 acceleration. So if you wanted to complete him, you just whack a Hunter card on him or a Hawk card on him. You know, he goes 93 pace, 99 shooting, or with a Hawk, he would go to 88 pace, 88 physical, 99 shooting, great dribbling, great passing. He was a beast, man. He was a beast. You know, I was a big fan of his card. This year, he will be even better because he will have like 96 or 97 composure, or maybe 99 composure. And, you know, for me personally, again, and this is, of course, personable to me. One of the reasons why I'm loving some of these players in my club, this Wayne Rooney as one of those, I mean, he's done great for me as a centre midfielder, 11 goals and 23 assists, is because he has 97 composure and then really high key stats everywhere else. One of the reasons why I love this Cavani... Wait, he didn't have great composure. Oh, no, he does, yeah. One of the reasons why I love this Cavani card, who's got 73 goals and 40 assists in 70 games, is because he's got incredible reactions, which I find to be super important in this game. Heading, jumping, stamina, aggression, really key stats again, and then 90 composure. Like, in terms of key stats, he's got a lot of really good things. So his team of the season is going to be a team of the season I dream about. Honestly, it's going to be so good. And then again, someone like Kaka. I know a lot of people hate him because of his stamina, but 99 composure, great stats all round in key areas, a little low on balance, a little low, well, extremely low on stamina. And other than that, this card is, for me personally, an end game card. This is as, if team of the season cards look like this, there isn't a player that I won't be excited to try out. You know, when we go to all of the leagues and all of the best players, in fact, let's go to like, let's do something. Let's go. Okay, screen cards have been boosted, thank you very much. Let's go special. Let's go position attacker, or forward. And let's go to one of the minor leagues, or one of the first minor leagues. So let's go to the Eredivisie. So when we look at some of these attackers, Lozano's team of the season is going to be insane. 4-star, high medium. He's going to end up getting 99 pace, probably somewhere around 88 to 90 shooting, which will be great. Somewhere around like 86 to 88 passing, maybe 94 dribbling, and he's already got really high agility and balance. So getting his reactions and ball control up will make him even better. He's already got 98 stamina. This guy is going to become insane. And if he gets a big composure upgrade up to like 88, 90, 92 composure, just forget about it. You might like get out team of the year Messi, get in team of the season Lozano, and he'll be cheap. He won't be crazy cheap, but you know, this inform is less than 60k, as you can see. His team of the season will be 100,000, maybe 150,000. This Kluivert card, Justin Kluivert, I'm going to have to go out and go back in, sadly. But Justin Kluivert is another one that will have a really, really good team of the season card. Assuming he gets the team of the season, right? He's been upgraded and so on and so forth. Assuming he gets the team of the season card. I'm only basing this off of these cards, but 4-star, high and medium, which is great. Really high agility and balance. Already got okay composure. Great dribbling and ball control. If this guy gets an upgrade and goes up to, say, 80 shooting, 85 passing, maybe even 82 or 83 shooting, depending on the upgrade that EA actually give, this guy will be a machine to use. I'm excited to use him. And then it will come down to what will set the team of the season players apart from the prime icons and the Messis and the Ronaldos and such, is what traits do these cards have? So Jonas, for example, has technical dribbler and finesse shot trait. Those are some pretty big traits. When you look at somebody like Ronaldo, for his traits, we'll take Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo's traits, he has powerful driven free kicks, which are kind of irrelevant, flair, which is kind of irrelevant, long shot taker, and speed dribbler. Now, speed dribbler is a really important trait. Speed dribbler and tactical dribbler, or technical dribbler, or whatever they're called, they're really important because the players like just control the ball better in spite of their dribbling stats. So any player that's from like a minor league or that's super cheap and has good traits and then good composure coupled with great stats across the board, I'm going to be extremely excited to try those guys out. And I mean extremely excited. You know, the dynamics of this team will change dramatically over the coming weeks and months, depending on when Team of the Season comes out. It's of my personal opinion that we're going to be getting Team of the Season around the 20th or the 27th of April. So around 3 weeks or so. 3 to 4 weeks, in my opinion, for Team of the Season. And I am very, very excited. What we do in the meantime for those 3 to 4 weeks, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if any promos are going to come. I don't know if anything special is going to come. We're going to try our best to create daily content on the Road to Glory. But over the next 3 weeks, there might be a couple days where we do take some days off. Just because there's not a lot to do on the game right now. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.